Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about—
Enough. I may hate him for betraying me, but he wouldn't say something like,
What?
"You aren't Lycon, the other me." I've been waiting for you.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to the—
Just as you said, you are me, and we are ultimately one.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, you didn't even try to clear up the miss because you realized that deep down, he was right about you. You just hadn't acted on it. Yet some people live only to bring more suffering for that. That's right. Just like what you said, but to slay the dragon, you must first become one with sharp claw. You know the truth better than any. If you hadn't hesitated, and instead see innocent civilians wouldn't have died. You can save more people. Save.
I've spent countless hours in regret.
So why not submit to your true nature?
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. The true master, his schemes to kill the head of the family were all so he could take control. So, for a behemoth like the Ravenlock family, with its roots so, of course, whether it's Tops, the Mayflower family, I refuse to be dragged.
You foolish, stubborn idiot. Do you understand the power of hatred? Or are you going to follow Lycon and Jack's twisted lot? Otherwise... You've built an impenetrable wall around your heart, keeping everyone out. do, but you stay silent and long for them to notice your suffering. You yearn for your companion's understanding and trust. That's why you are incapable of exploiting them for your own ends. You care about their safety, but remember, only the weak need companions. And we are children born from hatred. We are different from them. I will never be like them, and I don't need to be. Come, let me show you what powers we can wield.
But you and I'll never lose to my...
Think about all the injustice you've suffered. If you choose to forgive, you're betraying yourself. You know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
You're just afraid to admit. You're too scared to face your true self and what you truly desire. Pathetic. I have you now. Are you trying to kill me? You think you can just get rid of me? Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen, when it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner. This is just like what I saw in my... Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Are you sure you are fully recovered?
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
How thoughtful. I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
I'd rather you not starve to death. Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable. Either way.
Now tell me.
Just going a bit crazy, but if I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself, "You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro."
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the...
I wanted to ask what you said about...
Oh, you mean the part... I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people, and yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power. But just as you said, even if what we did was nothing, holds more. All right, let's catch up later.
I thought you would rest up first.
As much as I would. If all has gone to plan, well then, thank you.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down. I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too.
Only for Master Proxy.
Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come on, let's get them out of here. Evade, now I'm here.
Can't handle it.
Bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try.
Only for Master Proxy. Too bad.
More workers here. And quite...
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Of course. He threw them into the Hollow like offerings for the Exaltists. At your service.
There's more over there.
It's different this time. I still need more direct evidence to ensure...
The compensation all we have to do is follow you into the Hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a...
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this...
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the Hollow disaster, and...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family...
Don't worry, you'll get every dinny you were But before we start, you all need...
Bro, should we really be doing...
These workers keep talking, and the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an...
What? You didn't say... Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether...
Exactly! You'll be working in the hub. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse... Of course, you won't receive the...
Lycon, what are you...
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more...
And as I said many years ago, you can't...
So that...
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain it.
All right. It's a little complicated. Of course, it's your choice. But if you try to rush in...
I trust you.
All right. Now we can go and...
Don't forget, you owe me an Also, don't overdo it and kill them.
All right. Those work...
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Your legs? How are they... To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight. You had a lot more aggression.
I've mute.
God damn it! Who the hell are you?
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality,
I don't have a choice. From the moment
you always have a choice. If you're all right, let's end this. Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always. I'll leave the rest to you.
Okie dokie.
Okay, now.
As you can see, that worker. The pills were swapped out with vitamin T. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock it besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this.
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then, I have one last question.
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack. Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? You know there's no way I'd. Besides, back then,
Jack.
it's all in the past. You don't need. Enough. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should. Lycon, it was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. And even before that, if I hadn't. Even now, I still think. But I no longer care to personally deliver.
You.
I know we may never agree on that point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but so I could only. As long as I know.
You've changed.
Don't patronize me. I still disagree with Jack's words. And I won't forgive you. I will walk the path I believe is right. But...
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think...
It was just an accident. Not your fault. I'm doing well now. On the contrary, perhaps I used to think you wanted power. That everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, there are many things that we are powerless to change. Just as I said before. Let's go. To witness the end of Raven.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still...
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue.
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further...
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you, Uncle. You've done well, Vivi.
You had better...
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion.
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too, and I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plan. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want... In any case, if you were... Lycon's taking care of everything outside. Also, wise. Thank you. And I, Hugo Vlad...
Master Proxy, although it is late...
Did you know about Hugo's plan to fake his...
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
You two sure are, close.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger. Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately... So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice... Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created.
Putting aside the sacrifice for now.
The real core has... Oh.
Here?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give...
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met...
How about our dear Proxy take out that pendant? I'll take your surprise. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed, since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent...
Yes, and we need to destroy the last...
Hopefully with no options left. Dina will give up her
All right, that's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm. I'll contact you again once I have some. Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby.
Don't touch me. Fool.
I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too. Dina's getting ready to make her move.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
Don't touch me.
They're trying to destroy the goods! Stop them!
We need to take care of the guards first. Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
You're not taking anything from here!
You go. Get the guards first.
Yep! You just stepped into your own grave!
Fools.
Say no more.
Tails for the dawn. That sets the world alight.
I'll take you. Stand still.
Where are you looking? Fool.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate them. Our actions here won't go unnoticed.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that'll...
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will do.
Very well. Let's go. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father. Let's part ways here for now.
Sure, I've been feeling way better these...
It's only now that I realize...
Yeah, but I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Wise and I would only ever work on the same...
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation.
I will request additional
It's not about compensation. It's just... I'm still not used to... But I have no doubt in your abilities. I just haven't... This is the future I saw. Lord Pathan. I'm sorry. This time, I don't want to bring you miss. That's all I wish for. Don't touch me. Leave this to me, Lord Pathan. Lord Pathan, there might be more serum here.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina!
I'll try to go easy on you. No promises. There are containers by the fissure. It must have been tough for you to find this place, Vivian. If you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so... Those people have been taken to safety. They're just mere test subjects. There will always be people consumed by greed. And therefore, they will come in any case. What are a few sacrifices in comparison? Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them. Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people... Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope. Father, do you really... In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to... Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly be... Perhaps Those people aren't. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the hollow. What you and Landon have done was never about. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel. No. Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. I look forward to the day when this hope. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked. And I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more luck. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope.
Camille,
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go.
The point of no return.
No, Dina. You can't. I'll be your.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member.
No! I refuse, Camille!
Dina, I'm going to
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders!
It wasn't your orders. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you.
That's not what I want!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry.
Let's take out these ethereals first. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste. What's up? Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon. They must be on the other side of the fissure.
Are you satisfied? You were the one who... You're saying this is all my fault. I wish you had never. At first, when Father brought you home, there are so many Exaltists. Yet Father never allowed me to get too close. But when Father brought you back, he told I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping because it meant you were different from all those other people. But soon, I grew jealous. It's only because of my ability. I know, but Vivian, jealous, of course. The same go. I was terrified that one day you would. I knew if that day ever came, and when that day did come, I hate
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... And why didn't you tell me back then?
because it's the only thing that makes me more. It proves I had Father's trust. I was more youth. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home. Ever since you were young, you were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exalted. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, the only purpose I've never been. It is what little value I have. And in the end, you took even that from. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only. But have you ever wondered if maybe.
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend.
And save me. Why don't you understand? To me,
Tina, you can start over. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, okay, Tina?
Vivian, I can't. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still, I won't apologize, Vivian. I don't want to hate myself. So I can only hate you for killing. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille. So I won't do it, Vivian. If you had never existed, if I had never...
Lord Phaethon, please do. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her Tina, the pain will be over. Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer! Don't you know? Hit my first 30 little pig. choice. I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Careful. Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No. There's got to be another way.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian? No! It can't end like this!
Wise. Wise. Wise, you're fine.
I'm at the store.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You scared me to... And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, bar a couple of scratches. Do you remember what happened?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I can't describe exactly what happened. I don't know exactly what I did, but then I lost...
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying there on the ground. Let's put that aside for now.
I'm a bit dizzy.
Phew, that's good. You should rest for tonight. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow.
Okay. Sorry.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay.
Things were dire, and you did what you had to. Plus, if it weren't for you...
So what happened? Wise said he saw but I didn't see anything through Eos. Hugo? Lycon?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor based on the results. Miss Vivian, but if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more to be precise. If the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystal, so the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's...
I'm having a hard time believing that, even if it's coming from...
Master Proxy, this is a gift your teacher left you.
A gift from our teacher?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. However, Miss Yishen might be able... She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel... She has quite an eccentric...
Can I file a complaint?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I...
The way you said...
In any case, the mayor has asked... Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within... There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What?
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Process.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord...
The mayor imagined, you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately. But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord... Probably. At least not today.
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said,